Hello and welcome to the Kenneth Vercammen Law Office Legal Podcast. In this edition, we look at the Motor Vehicle Commission of New Jersey scheduled suspensions where someone is involved in a fatal accident and there's some belief that their um, actions were negligent, careless, or there's some type of other violation of the traffic laws. So I'd say if someone's in a accident where there's a fatal, there can be two types of proceedings. One is the criminal case, which is heard in Superior Court. If it's only careless driving, that's heard in the municipal court. But there's also an administrative hearing. So what happens is motor vehicles, if it's recommended by a state police fatal unit, will send a scheduled suspension to the driver. The driver has to then send a written objection and the reasons why their license should not be suspended for the number of months, and there will then be what's called a preliminary hearing where an administrative law judge has to determine if it's an emergent case where the license should be suspended right away or non-emergent. And there's also someone from motor vehicles that sometimes will try to resolve the case. If the case can't be resolved, it gets a hearing is scheduled before an administrative law judge. The Attorney General's office or representative attorney of the Attorney General's office represents Motor Vehicle Commission, and the defendant or it's actually called the respondent, can hire their own attorney. There's no public defender, so they either represent themselves or they hire their own lawyer. Let's see. There's administrative regulations that permit discovery, such as interrogatories and requests for the production of documents. And then there's a hearing, and then the judge determines whether or not there should be a suspension, and if so, for how long. For other information on administrative driving while suspended hearings, visit website njlaws.com or website benotguilty.com. Thank you.